Gentlemen, welcome into the Fragrance Lounge. Today, I'll be covering the best Mancera fragrances in my collection. All right, gentlemen, welcome back into the Fragrance Lounge. Listen, on this channel, we show men how to be the best dressed and smelling man in the room. If that sounds good to you, then go ahead and make your fragrance reservation. How do you do that? Make your reservation to the lounge by subscribing to this channel. And once you subscribe to this channel, you'll have a lifetime membership in the Fragrance Lounge. I'll be excited to have you become a member of the Fragrance Lounge. Listen, all right, let's get right into it. Listen, I'll be covering the top Mancera fragrances in my collection. So sit tight and let's get into it. Coming up at the number 5 spot, this one was released in the year of 2011. It's an eau de parfum concentration. Most may know it. It's none other than Oud Vanille. Man, this one is okay. That's why it's at the number 5 spot. It's okay. It's not mind-blowing to me personally. It's the screw cap. You know that with the House of Mancera, a lot of I can't say that the fragrances that have been reformulated are the magnetic tops, but I do notice that the ones that have the screw top, they're a little bit more in performance than the magnetic top. Nevertheless, this one is okay. It's okay. It's just okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's okay. It's not my favorite. That's why you're gonna get a lot of opening notes. You're gonna get oud. Really, you're gonna get oud and vanilla. Maybe some. Yeah, I get oud and vanilla. Really, it's like almost an animalic kind of skankiness, kind of. Yeah, to me, it's okay. Oud Vanille on the 5 spot. All right, coming up on the 4th spot, we have this fragrance is an eau de parfum concentration. It was released in the year of 2016. Some of you may know this as none other than Sicily. Sicily, man, this stuff is a nice, fruity, freshy. I wouldn't say woody. I don't really get too much woods in here, but it's definitely fruity and sweet. This one can be cloying. If you spray too much of this in the heat, it can be cloying. But again, do whatever you want to do. It's your life. But I'm just recommending you don't overspray too much of this in the heat. That's number 4 spot, Sicily. Gentlemen, you may know this. As a matter of fact, if you have been in the fragrance community for a day, I'm sure you've heard of this. This is known as a clone, a dupe of Creed Aventus, but it's not really because it takes its own direction. It travels its own way, but its stuff is good, man. I can't deny it. This stuff is really good. This is none other than Cedrat Boisé. Woo! Man, this stuff has memories because I got a good comment and I got a bad comment. I didn't wear it that much, but one time I was in the locker room. No, I'm always in the locker room, right? But most of your compliments is gonna come from where you work or where you spend most of your time. Anyways, I was changing. I was just starting the beginning of my tour. I was changing, and I sprayed a couple of this before I came into work, and I was reapplying in the locker room. One of the dudes that was on my team, he was like, "Ren, I'm not funny, but you smell good. You smell good, brother." And I was like, "Thank you, man. I appreciate that." He was like, "No, you know." He said, "You smell good, brother." I was like, "All right, man. Appreciate it, man." This one, and then 8 hours later, then the same day, another, because I kind of oversprayed it. Another one of my coworkers, he was like, "You smell kind of like an old man." I don't get old man vibes from this. Ah, jeez, this is good. Let me go ahead and just. Whew. Man, that's good. Whew, Jesus. That's good. Woody, citrusy, bergamot, cedar, sandalwood at the base. Man, this stuff is good. Please, you have to get it. It's not completely the same as Aventus, but this outperforms Aventus. No questions asked. You need this in your collection. Cedrat Boise. All right, gentlemen, coming up at the number 2 spot. We're almost there. Coming at the 2 spot. This is my most complimented Mancera fragrance ever. I hate to say it because it's not my favorite. It's my second favorite. But man, this stuff right here, it was released in the year of 2011. You already know what this one is. It's Eau de Parfum concentration. I think all of their fragrances are Eau de Parfum, if I'm correct. This stuff right here is good. Instant crush. Instant crush. This stuff is an instant crush. Now, this is the magnetic version. It's not the screw top, it's just magnetic. But man, this stuff is still a projection monster. This is a beast. If you spray too many of these, people will smell you down the hallway. They will smell you around the block. They will smell you from the basement. They will smell you in a different state. Man, Jesus. Woo! That stuff is strong. This is strong. Be careful, man. Don't overspray this. I'll never forget, man. I got compliments galore on this, man. I was in a classroom setting, and I got compliments, man, from this. As a matter of fact, before I got into the classroom, I was in the locker room. I applied a whole bunch of sprays, and by the time I got into the room, there was a female on the other side. She was like, "Man, is that you? Like, I smelled you all the way from the hallway. Like, this was like," I was like, "Yeah, man." I didn't want to say it, but it's true. Ah, Jesus. If you don't have this in your collection, man, you already know what I'm going to say. But listen, man, you need this. If you're looking strategically for compliments, you're looking for a beast mode, a beast master, a compliment master. If you are looking to become the best smelling man in the room, you need one of these in your collection. That's it. You need one of these in your collection. There's no questions about it. If you don't have this, I'm coming to find you, and we're gonna go buy it together. Coming up at the number 1 spot. This has become my favorite fragrance in my entire collection. No, I take that back. It's actually a tie between this one and one from Xerjoff back there, Ivory Root. Man, I'm telling you, these are one of those fragrances that you smell this and you've asked the question, like, where have you been all of my life? Like, I've been smelling Acqua di Gio, I've been smelling all kinds of stuff, Versace, I've been smelling Eros, but this is the kind of scent you will ask yourself, where have you been all of my life? What have you been doing? This will cause you to question your entire collection. I'm telling you now. Listen, I'm gonna put my Cash App in the comment section below and in the description, because once you get yourself a bottle of this, you're gonna have to bless your brother. I'm telling you, man. It was released in the year of 2011. It is an Eau de Parfum concentration. It has notes of lemon, water notes, sugar, vanilla, musk, cedar. Man, goodness gracious. Sit up in your seat, gentlemen. Before I tell you the number 1 fragrance, do me a favor. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and become a member of the Fragrance Lounge. I'll be glad to have you. Once you've done that, we can move on to the number 1 spot. The number 1 spot from my entire Mancera fragrance collection is none other than Roses Vanille. Man, Jesus, God have mercy. Oh, that's it. That's it. I'm video's over. I don't got nothing else. Yeah. I can't even talk no more. If you don't get this in your collection, I'm coming to find you.